In this lesson we'll just cover a simple hip roof on the design that we have in front of us. Basically with roofs we can put a roof in by perimeter or by picking points, and actually as ceilings and floors you had the by room option. We don't have that in our roofs. Naturally the roof by perimeter will follow the external wall, so therefore if I pick that point there I can then come and pick the pitch I want. So in my catalogue on the right hand side I've just got predefined different pitches that I use. They are, if I edit that, they all look like a ColourBond roof, but we can just change that with our paintbrush once we put it on to be a tiled roof if that's what you want it to be. I've called it roof cover for my quantities so that I get the square metres of roof cover, and when I take it into estimating I can then link it with either concrete tiles, terracotta tiles or ColourBond. So I've got the full play rather than having multiple roof surfaces to select from in Envisioneer. Under the basic tab of a roof you've got a roof shape. Now when you basically put a roof in, you can only put a roof in as a hip, a mansard, a double pitch, arch, or they're the curved roofs, or bullnose. Notice the gable, Dutch hip or gable, or a custom roof, they're greyed out. So my preference is to make every roof I put in initially a hip, and then I convert that hip to gables and Dutch gables and scullions and everything else. Okay, I find that's the easiest. You'll notice the roof segments, I've got one segment in there. If I go and create another segment, which we'll do soon, you'll find that this will add surface 2 and surface 3, etc., depending on how many segments or different roof shapes you add to your roof. The parameters down the bottom work similar to every other type of element we added. So basically if you highlight the value A, you can see the image to the left hand side has changed. So I've got it 25 degrees, I can change that to anything I like. You go down here and you can select the overhang and drop off and all those sorts of things. With the overhang I've got 750. Now how I've arrived at that is I've got a 220 wall, brick veneer wall. So I've got 110 skin, I've got a 40mm cavity and a 70 internal core stud wall. So if I add up the 110 and the 40 cavity, that's 150, because the roof is being pitched from the outside of the top plate. So I want a 600 eaves plus my 150, that gives me the 750. Alright, so I want a 25 degree pitched roof. If I pick a point on the floor, you can see now that the roof has just followed the perimeter of the building all the way around. Okay, that is just a simple hipped roof. In the next lesson I'll show you how we can get it to cover basically the front porch and a rear al fresco area by using the option of roof by perimeter rather than using the roof by picking points. Also in the next lesson I will also show you how to remove the hips and the valleys that are coming on that projection out the side. Okay, thank you.